see if any of them needed any help.
Yeah.
They bought the rug instead.
When you I don't know if that's something you want to share, but so you used to be involved in the church, right? In the Episcopal Church, right?
Yeah.
You get I just ate a lemon face when I say that. What?
Well, I didn't do much.
Yeah.
The priest runs pretty much. There is a vestry, and I was a member of the vestry, and I can't remember anything that we did as a vestry. Well, I remember one time we felt like we furnished a house for the priest, and he had a wife and I think 2 kids. She's not like a Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
And I can remember going over there to help paint the house. And we tried to paint the closet.
Mm-hmm.
That asshole hadn't bothered to take anything out of the closet. There was shoes just thrown in there and clothes on the floor and clothes hung up, and it was just a mess.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to paint it.
I was gonna say, but he expected you to probably take it all out. And,
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And I can't remember what I did, but I do not remember painting the place.
Good job.
Oh, that'd be hard. That'd be real hard.
I always wonder how Brent felt after he did his mission, whether he was glad he went or didn't even bother to think about it or what.
Yeah. Or if now it's just a memory, it's just something that happened, right?
What's that?
Like, well, I don't know how to say it, but like it's just a memory. It's like
Yeah.
you did it, you know, like you do anything else. Like, yeah, I went to the 10th grade, right? But how much do you hold to it and whatnot? I can understand that.
Yeah.
He and Colby.
I got tickled. I asked him how long it was before he felt really comfortable speaking French.
Yeah.
Says the day before I came home.
That's funny.
I think French is a difficult language.
Yeah.
I much prefer German.
Yeah.
I've heard German is very difficult.
That's what Jitty says.
Yeah.
To me, it's straightforward and makes sense.
I think they're all hard.
Wait, what?
Some people are born,
Is
they
it one of those cards?
are interested in
Yeah.
other languages, and some people couldn't care less.
What's hard for me is I'm interested in other languages, but I tried to take, and I was in junior high, so we'll just chalk that up as a loss, but I tried to take Spanish in junior high, and it did not,
Didn't click.
it did not click.
Well, see, I've never learned any Spanish
Hmm.
or
Yeah.
French. Well, I had to learn enough French to translate a scientific article
Okay.
in order to get my PhD.
Oh boy.
And I didn't do it. I went and saw the professors. I was ready to try it. And they said, if you take beginning French over the summer and get a passing grade, we'll pass you.
Oh, deal.
So I did.
Deal. Yep.
Because I didn't want to go any further.
No. Well, and thinking about that, like a journal like that, trying to
Oh, yeah.
the French words in there would be not commonly used words. That would be very difficult.
Well, and in hindsight, the French,
French are assholes.
they simply do not publish in French.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Almost the entire world, I don't know about the Chinese or the Japanese. Well, yeah, the Japanese too. If they want to publish something, it's English.
Wow. I didn't know that.
You don't have to learn German or French to go over to Europe and take a trip.
Yeah.
Hell, little girls this tall will teach you English.
Let's go.
Okay.
We want to go. We'd love to go see that one day.
Yeah.
No,
You don't want to go?
What?
You don't want to go?
To Europe?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to go to Europe.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to go to Europe.
help you
That's
with
on
the
my
girl mouse.
list of.
You want pen
That's
on
my
again,
bucket
dude?
list.
You want pen
Where
on
in
again?
particular?
Clip your damn nails.
I think London would be really fun. I'd love Greece. I think it looks pretty.
Athens?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Rome.
yeah.
Where's Brussels?
Uh,
Where's what?
Brussels.
that's by-
Brussels.
Yeah, is that Germany?
No, France. Isn't it
Brussels is in France?
Uh-uh.
It's by France, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, they're all next to each other.
Well, no, I mean, this is like very close to France.
yeah. I'm sitting here trying to come up with the name of it. It's a little tiny country in between Netherlands and France.
Not Belgium.
Belgium.
Yes.
Okay,
Brussels is in Belgium.
let's go there.
Okay.
Belgian Waffle House?
Let's see.
Kind of.
I would like to go to France
Throw it,
because,
Kenny.
you know, I mean, you wanna, I don't know, just see it,
Throw
but
it.
I wouldn't, I like Ireland
You gotta throw
would
it
be-
farther than that.
I think Ireland would be nice. I've never been to Ireland.
And you know, I'm not exactly sure, but
Go get it,
Germany
Maggie.
has always
Go get it,
fascinated me. Even when I was younger, there was a you know, just, I don't know why, but
Come on down.
I have to say, I don't know if there's a place in Europe that I wouldn't wanna go.
I can remember going inside the cathedral there in Paris and looking up what they call the rose window. Great big stained glass window up there. They call it the rose, but when the sun shines through it, it's just beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And they have what's called flying buttresses when they built Notre Dame. Instead of having buttresses inside the wall to hold the wall up,
Yeah.
they're outside. And so you got this pillar that comes up like this and attaches to the wall on the outside of the building.
Yeah.
They're called flying buttresses.
Hmm.
And that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, to do them like that. See, and I didn't know if those were cosmetic, but that's structural.
Oh yeah, that's structural.
Wow.
It saves room inside.
So that you can.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
And I remember sitting along the Seine. I don't know what I was doing, drinking coffee probably, and seeing some fishermen. They had cane poles, little tiny thin cane poles, went out to the end, no bigger than a pencil at the end, not as big as a pencil.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell what their bait was because everything was so damn small. They were catching fish about that big.
Oh my god. Almost like little perch.
I don't know. They threw them back, so I didn't get really
Oh.
to see them.
Wonder why they were cat. Maybe just fun, yeah.
Oh, it's something to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where all have you been in Europe?
What's that?
Where are all the countries that you've been in Europe, and which one's your favorite?
Oh boy, I have. Let's see. I have been in Germany, Italy, France, Netherlands.
Nan?
England, Scotland.
McKinley, no.
Come here.
What's she doing? Getting it in the freezer?
I think so.
Well, I
Probably.
told her she could.
No.
No. Somebody else said no. So I
Same.
moved around, saw a good bit there.
What was your favorite?
Oh, I just like seeing them all.
Yeah.
I'd almost as soon read about them as see them.
What?
Yeah.
But like that, what was that ceiling? The rose opening, rose window?
Well, yeah.
You gotta
can-
see
yeah.
that. You can read about it, but that's not the same as seeing
no,
it.
No, it's not. I'll admit that.
Same with Notre Dame. Going there, I mean, you seeing that is just so
Yeah, well.
breathtaking,
Yeah.
right?
So I saw a lot of stuff in Paris.
Yeah.
And one of the trips I enjoyed is we went to Italy and went to, now I can't remember the name of the city, but then we took a bus and went up into the mountains and had a meeting up in the mountains. And that was fun.
Yeah.
And I can remember being, where the hell was I? Italy. I was in Italy. I can't remember whether I was on a bus or train or driving, but I looked out at a field and they had grown something, to me it looked like wheat.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, might have been barley. And it had been mowed, just flat.
Huh. Yeah.
And there were two women out there, old women, with shawls and rakes. And they were out there raking that up. And they saw me looking at it, and they smiled and waved. I can remember that.
That's funny. That's cool.
But I mean, they were little old women. I don't know how they got around.
How they were right out in the actually doing harvesting, I'm gonna guess is the word, right?
Yeah, they were putting the stuff up.
That is, their country strong. That's what that is.
And I can't remember where it was. I'm tempted to say Italy, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, we'd love to go see that stuff. That's for sure. One day, huh, Kai?
And I've never been out in England, into London or anything like that. We were at the airport. I just sat around the airport until the plane came in. I have a book written by a guy who, if you picked that book up and saw what it was, he's talking about walking in England.
Yeah.
A mature man just walking around. He wrote a book about what he saw as he walked. You know, what are you gonna see? Fields and rivers and
Yeah.
and that is the best damn book, the way he writes.
Really?
Very interesting.
That's awesome.
I'd give it to you, but you wouldn't read it. You don't have any time.
I wouldn't make time for that. You're right. Of everything else, I wouldn't, unfortunately. If it was on CD, I could listen to it. That car ride I got. But we got to get going because we got to go meet everybody else.
All right.
So I